From the moment you were a kid, you've been bullied. You've been called shy. Oh, he's just shy. Yeah, he's just nervous. Oh, he doesn't talk to many people. You always wanted to talk to those people, right? You always wanted to make more friends, talk to more girls, be outgoing, go to those parties, have a little bit of fun. But you've always struggled, and you always also felt kind of jealous of those guys who are so social, so outgoing. What you've clicked on is not another normal YouTube video. I'm not gonna fucking sit around and tell you, make sure you smash the subscribe and like button. This is a full guide from being introvert to being extrovert. And trust me when I say this, the info in this video will change your life. So if you really want to benefit from this long form video, I want you to just take your hands off your keyboard or your mouse, because I'm gonna say something that's gonna fucking make you click off this video. You see, your attention span is truly fucked. Every single second your mindfulness just goes away. You're thinking about some other stuff. Don't scroll down to look for more dopamine. Don't have some other tabs open and click on all of those fucking tabs. If you really want to benefit from this video deserves your full attention. Make sure you don't click off this video. This is an actionable guide, and I'm gonna tell you to do some stuff which is gonna be actionable. So don't fucking pussy out like, oh, it's telling me to do something, but I feel lazy, I'll just skip it. If you really want this guide to help you and change your life, you must do what I say as you go through this video. After following this guide, you will just be able to make friends anywhere. You'll have good self-esteem, you'll feel proud of yourself. You'll just be happy. You'll be in a social flow state, and you will significantly you would not feel uncomfortable around girls, and when you're trying to talk to them, it will just feel normal. It will just feel easy. It will just feel like a piece of cake, exactly how you wanted it to be all this time. So first and foremost, I just want to make this out of the way that it's not bad to be an introvert. Honestly, if you're an introvert and extrovert, it doesn't matter. But I would prefer to be extrovert more, because you're just missing out on the best part of life, that's making social connections. Now let's move on to like why introversion happens and what is it. So being introvert or introversion means when you're very drawn inside, you're not that social. You like to surround yourself with nothing. You like to have your time alone in peace, maybe reading, maybe learning, or doing some activity that you like. I actually found out that it's some fucking sciencey bullshit that, oh, it's genetic, it's by birth, it's default. But I think that's fucking bullshit. Let me give you my bro science on that. I think it's because of the social conditioning that's been beaten out of you. Because you are supposed to be way more masculine than you realize. Click on another video. Fuck that. Okay. Yeah, it's all the social conditioning, the propaganda, and that's the reason you're way too feminine. How do you think we're gonna cure your introversion now? How do you think that? We're gonna make you become more masculine and just open up your social skills. I think it's important to let you know that being introvert is it's a normal trait, and you should not feel ashamed of it. But that's just my personal opinion, that it's a societal conditioning that has made you a fucking feminine pussy boy. You already know how life is when you're an introvert, when you have too much introversions, when you're on this end of the spectrum where you're so much introvert that you cannot even speak up your mind. You cannot even make any friends. You cannot even join any circle. You're missing out on so much of part of the life. You already know how much it hurts. And I know some fucking nerd is gonna come here and say, actually, it's really rewarding. You stay inside and you're saving up your energy. Shut the fuck up. It's not fucking rewarding. You already know it sucks. You know that guy, that fucking guy, who's talking to every other people, who's making friends everywhere, is so social, he's socially connected, is popular. You've always been jealous of that guy, haven't you? Always wanted to be just like that guy. Extroverted, just speak your mind up, be more masculine, be more dominant. So I'm just gonna share my personal story of how I've dealt with being an introvert for most of my life, honestly. But if you're not interested in this part of the section, you can skip to the actual part of the video that's gonna help you become more extrovert. So ever since I was a kid in middle school, I was quite submissive. I was quite shy. I was really shelled in. I think you can relate to me. I was just in the class, just fucking daydreaming, just thinking of just going home and playing video games. I was shy to even talk to the teachers, or even if you're at family gatherings, you know this stuff. You're probably relating to me as well. I would just not even talk to any other family members. Like at the family gathering, you're with the uncle, aunt, grandpa. I would not even talk to them, bro. That's how fucking shy I was. And at school too, I had weird, anxious thoughts. Like my mind would just always be ruminating over all these fucking anxious thoughts. Neurotically, I would just get fucking weird, anxious thought. Like, oh shit, he's judging. Oh no, he's doing that. Oh no, don't talk to them. Don't talk to them. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be awkward. Don't talk to them. Why? As a young man, I should have been curious. I should have been more social, because that was the developing part of my life. I literally should have been more social, and here I was just neurotically overthinking, just daydreaming. You think I developed any of my social skills? And that at the same time, I think in 7th grade, I was just fucking using Facebook, Instagram. I would not even talk to my friends in person. I would just talk to them on Facebook or fucking Instagram, like, hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? Do you think that developed my social skills? Do you think I was very outgoing? I was very extrovert. Yeah, I was the famous guy, the popular kid. Do you think I was the weird, introvert, shy kid? And when it came to dating, like, I always felt anxious even looking at women as a kid. I mean, like, now I made, quite a good progress, but there's still a lot of progress to be made. Like, my body, I've lost my six-pack. Like, I miss my sculpted body now, but I'm trying to get it back now, so, yeah. But ever since I was a kid, I would just feel neurotically anxious. Why? I would give up on the opportunities. I would not even ask questions in the class. I wouldn't make good social connections. I wouldn't have a brotherhood, a tribe. Maybe you're relating to most of it and you're getting pissed off as well. Maybe you listen to me and you're like, no, that's fucking bullshit. No, I love being an introvert. I like to stay in my shell, stay lonely, be a lone wolf, sigma male. Yeah, I like to be an introvert. Alpha male. Or maybe, just maybe, you're starting to piece the puzzles together. So why is it, when I ask this question to myself, why is this thing that I was struggling with? Because question like 50 years ago, there was no fucking thing as introvert. There was no thing as introvert like 50 years ago. Why is this a modern day invention? Like, think about this, bro. Loneliness is like on the fucking rise. Suicide is on the fucking rise. Ever since this fucking new term, introvert has been created. This guide probably will also help you become the guy that your male best friend needs you in his darkest times. And it might even save his life. If you're sitting here and you're having the same negative feeling, you know you clicked on the right video. So now let's get on to how you can become an extrovert. So the first thing I need you to do is, don't skip this step. I need you to question your beliefs. Question your own beliefs. What do you believe about yourself? Do you believe like, oh no, I'm lonely, oh I'm shy, nobody likes me, I'm shy? Question them. While questioning them, also visualize yourself. Do self-visualization, bitch. Close your eyes. Close your eyes with me. Say this exact phrase while you visualize this. Look at you talking with all the people. You're not nervous. You have a cheerful smile. You guys are laughing, you're giggling, you guys are having fun, you're smiling, you just complimented one of your guy best friend. He just tapped on your shoulder and he was like, "Oh, thanks, man." He just shrugged you. You guys are just having so much fun. Everyone is looking at you. Oh my god, I want to join that conversation. Some of your friends are complimenting you. Oh my god, you're so social. You have so much charisma. You're present in the moment. Imagine how that life would be instead of just being fucking lonely. Lone wolf. Introvert. So that was the first step. You question your beliefs. What do you believe about yourself? Hope that actually made sense. The second step is change your clothes right now. Go outside and smile at a random person walking by your street. Seriously. Pause this video or close this tab and go do that right now. So how was it? You must have felt pretty nervous, but it did feel really good though. You did feel really good, right? That's how we want you to feel. Actually feel way better than that by the end of this video. Well, the third thing that you can do is the reason you might be anxious is because you just have anxiety. That's the reason you're an introvert. Maybe you're struggling with anxiety or bad mental health. And for that, you need to be more mindful. You see these modern inventions that have been created, fucking social media, TikTok, porn, they are so stimulating. They just fuck up your mindfulness. It's just too much data on your phone, too much info, just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And that literally trains your brain to have too much thoughts. In fact, have like too much anxious thoughts. If you're literally having that many anxious thoughts, you're not going to be in the social flow. You're not going to be in the present moment. You're not going to feel grateful to talk to people. And we want to fix that. So we're going to do one mindfulness session, and that's meditation. So I know you've heard meditation before, like it's really good for you, but you've been struggling to do that. I'm going to teach you. Let's do one meditation session together. Close your eyes. So breathe in through. So what we do is, okay, let me tell you. What we do is we breathe in through our nose and we focus on the breath. We keep the focus on the breath, or at the point, let's say at the tip of our nose where the breath is coming in. We keep our focus on the nostrils, and then we take the breath in and get the breath out. Let's do one meditation session together. Close your eyes, bitch. Breathe in. Breathe out. So what we just did was a mindfulness session. As you become more mindful, you're gonna just be in the present moment. Any of those negative, belittling thoughts that you're not good enough, they're just gonna start to vanish and disappear. And you're just gonna feel so socially connected. And that's the beautiful thing about meditation. Now let's talk about the fourth thing that you can do to become more extrovert, and that is to feel grateful. You see, your mindfulness is one part of the mental health. You also need to increase your gratitude. And for that, you just grab a piece of paper like this, and then you just write everything that you're grateful for. Like you can start with 2, okay? And just same for the meditation. Actually do 5 gratitude stuff, and for the meditation you can do for 5 minutes as well. Yeah, or start with 3. Some people are way too much, like their attention span is so fucked they cannot even. How many times have you clicked off this video though? I'm pretty sure your mind has wandered like multiple times throughout this video. Please pay attention if you want to change your life. So you meditate for 5 minutes. That's step one for your mental health. And you just write 5 things you're grateful for. Like, I'm grateful for the nature. I'm grateful for the sunlight. I'm grateful for the meal that I had yesterday. You just write these things and you're just gonna start to feel so blissful and so like in calm with your mind and with yourself, your mind as well. So we want you to do these 3 things first of all for 1 week. You keep practicing your self-image. You see yourself talking to everyone, just being social, just fist bumping people, just fist bumping wherever you go. You visualize that. And then whenever you walk past someone, just give them a random smile. Just smile at them. Just give them a random smile or say hello. Or even better, if you want to challenge, if you want to really supercharge your self-improvement and become extrovert way fast, you can just say hello and give them a fist bump or even shake their hand or start talking. But I'm going to tell you that in the upcoming later part of the video. So this is the second part of the video. If you've not done the steps in the first part of the video, I highly recommend that you do them. And they were, of course, smiling at random strangers and visualizing every single day that yeah, you are very social, having this self-image that you are not that fucking shy person anymore, that shy, timid, submissive person anymore. Help that self-image. And third, you're meditating, you're improving your mental health. You don't have any anxious thoughts anymore when you're trying to talk to people. That's good. That's really good progress. I'm proud of you. Now in this part of the video, we're gonna start to take things a little bit further. So you see, the reason you are an introvert, right? And you want to become extrovert. So you need really good social skills. So what are social skills? You know, you've heard of social media. Social media is like social media. It's just online. And social connections. Social connections is a beautiful thing. You're literally connecting with someone. And for that, you need social skills. If you play a lot of video games, let me tell you, social skills, imagine social skills at this level. Sorry, at this skill in this video game. Imagine it's like Skyrim. It's been a long time since I've been a loser. But imagine this is like Skyrim, okay? For the social skills part, imagine you are way low level in this Skyrim. in this skill. You are level 0. So you're starting from the ground up. So just have a learning mindset, a student mindset that, yeah, every trial and error, it's a practice. Whatever you do, it's a practice. Don't worry about fucking like being the Mr. Popular of the group. Don't worry about that. We're just gonna progressively overload. This. So to improve your social skills, of course, the book I would highly recommend that you get right now, or you can search up an online summary, How to Win Friends and Influence People. If you get this book, you will be the most social person of your life. You will make the most friends you've ever made in your life. Like, trust me on this. And for that, you need to go over these 6 principles. For that, go over these 6 principles. And just whenever you talk to people, just have them in mind, or whenever you leave your house, just read this book a little bit, okay? Just good. You don't have to fucking read book. Most people, there's a side tangent, but it pisses me off, bro. Most people read books like this, okay? Ooh. They fucking read like this, like it's a fucking school book, or they're fucking preparing for an exam. You don't read it like this, bro. You go to the fucking summary, you see a point like, oh, okay, how can I use this? Then you go outside and then you use it. That's how you do that. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, back to the video. Yeah, so whenever you leave your house, just make it like a practice. Okay, I'm just gonna look at these points, and your brain will just generate ideas like, okay, how can I implement this? Oh, I can. Oh, it says smile. Okay, whenever I leave my house, I'll just smile at every person. Oh, remember their name. Okay, say their name. Okay. Okay, whenever I meet with someone, I'll ask their name, and whenever I see them, I'll just mention it. How are you doing, Sam? Oh, how are you doing, Andy? Oh, how are you doing, Smith? Just okay, I'll just say their name. That's how you that's how you become social, bro. This book is literally the secret to becoming social. So at this point, you have good self-image, your mental health is really good, you're confident, you're going out, you're being social, you're complimenting people, you're smiling, you're cheering. God, people are starting to notice. Oh my god, Jeffrey is becoming so social. Oh my god, look at him, guys. Oh my god, you're starting to make friends everywhere you go. Wow. Now, there's one roadblock that you need to avoid. Don't use social media, quit video games, don't watch porn, and don't fucking masturbate. You see, if you do these things, all the thing that you've been building is just gonna crumble down. You don't want that. You don't want that. It's not worth it. And actually, one point I forgot to mention in like the first part of the video was that one of the reasons your mindfulness and the reason you're having anxious thoughts is because you see yourself as that loser who plays fucking video games, who fucking jacks off and watches porn. How are you not gonna have bro? How are you not gonna have anxious thoughts when you're literally fucking doing all this bullshit? When you don't even see yourself as a fucking bodybuilder or a confident guy. The reason I'm getting so vexed is because it's a fucking problem. So many guys are like, oh, I'm shy, I just feel anxious, and then they have shitty habits. They fucking play video games, they fucking watch porn, they fucking jack off. How can they not? They deserve it. It's all law of cause and effect. You deserve the consequences of your action. Now, if you also quit all the bad habits, you're social, you have good mental health, you're improving your social skills, you're doing all of this thing, right? You're making friends everywhere. Oh my god. You're even starting to get some attraction from girls. You're also talking to girls because you're that social guy now. You're not anxious anymore, right? You see, there's a trap waiting for you, and you want to avoid this trap. Because I fell down this trap myself. You see, you'll get to a point where you're just making a lot of... This is like a bonus part of the video, by the way. You see, as you're becoming more and more social, you're gonna start to attract some people that... Of course, you've been very introvert and you've been lonely for a long time. You're gonna be friends with some people that are not good for you. Those are like people you shouldn't be around. They're gonna encourage you to do drugs or drink a lot, go partying, go to the clubs, be a degenerate, or fucking smoke cigarette. That's the thing you want to avoid, because with being extrovert comes responsibility. You gotta be socially. You gotta have social intelligence. That's what I was gonna say. And yeah, I don't want to make you like a social animal that, yeah, you're just going outside seeking validation. Yeah, I've been lonely for a long time. Let me just go out and just do stuff. No, we don't want that. You also gotta have your self-respect and your values. Don't never adhere your values to just be included in a group. Just carry your self-respect. If they don't respect your values, you don't need to be friends with them. Just be friends with some other people, the good people. Don't be with bad influences, because trust me, it was like 2 years ago during the COVID lockdown. I became very social, but I made some friends and we would just fucking go to the club every fucking weekend. We would just drink every fucking weekend. After that, I've not been friends with them, of course, because I'm a different person now, that's why. So that was just a bonus tip for you. Congratulations, you reached the end of this video, and I wish you the best for your journey. We as men are not supposed to live like islands. We were supposed to live in tribes, be very social, be very extroverted. But all this fucking modern conditioning and the propaganda through the school system on this modern social devices like fucking Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all these things have sapped your social skills that were once our like greatest benefits was our ability to communicate properly, build tribes, build brotherhood, build communities. That has been sapped away from us, and then they just label it at, oh, it's just introversion, dude. Oh, I'm just an introvert. No, not anymore. Hope this video helped you, bro. Mwah.